Welcome to our channel. We are so glad you found your way here. Let us help you fall asleep. Let's begin with the Excubitoria, strategic stillness in the 14 regions of ancient Rome. Take a slow, deep breath in and release it. Let the noise of today fall away as we step back, not just hours or years, but centuries, into the vast theater of crime and punishment in ancient Rome. If you genuinely like our videos, please hit like and subscribe. The Excubitoria represents a critical component of urban defense within the ancient Roman framework. This term describes the strategic arrangements of watchmen stationed throughout the expansive city, designed to ensure security and surveillance. Historical records indicate that these outposts were established in response to the increasing threats faced by the burgeoning metropolis, reflecting Rome's evolution from a humble settlement to a formidable power. In this context, the strategic placement of watchmen across the 14 regions allowed for a rapid response to any disturbances. Each region, defined by its unique characteristics, contributed to the overall effectiveness of the Excubitoria. The careful selection of vantage points highlights the importance placed on visibility and communication among these watchmen. Documentation from the period illustrates the organizational structure behind this initiative, detailing the assignment of personnel and the protocols followed during their shifts. This system not only fostered a sense of safety among the citizens, but also reinforced the authority of the Roman state. The legacy of the Excubitoria extends beyond mere security. It encapsulates the Roman commitment to order and governance. By examining these operational strategies, insights into the societal priorities and challenges of ancient Rome can be discerned, underscoring the intricate relationship between security and the stability of urban life. The origins of Excubitoria in ancient Rome can be traced to the early days of the Republic, when the need for vigilant protection of the city became paramount. Established to safeguard against potential threats, these watch stations served as critical components of urban defense. Over time, it evolved into a more structured system, reflecting the growing complexities of Roman society and governance. This system consisted of strategically placed posts across various districts, allowing for efficient communication and rapid response to disturbances. Each station often housed a small contingent of soldiers, tasked with monitoring the streets and reporting any signs of unrest. Their presence served not only as a deterrent, but also as a reassurance to the populace, ensuring stability amidst the uncertainties of urban life. In addition to providing security, these locations became centers for gathering intelligence. Soldiers stationed at these posts developed a keen understanding of local dynamics, contributing to the broader strategies employed by the Roman authorities. Their observations informed decisions regarding troop deployments and resource allocations, illustrating the foresight that characterized Roman governance. As the empire expanded, the role of the Excubitoria adapted, responding to the shifting landscape of power and influence. This evolution reflects the resilience of Roman institutions in the face of changing circumstances, reinforcing the essential role such structures played in maintaining order within the sprawling urban expanse. Strategic stillness became a pivotal element within Roman military doctrine, emphasizing the necessity for patience and observation. This approach allowed commanders to assess their surroundings, ensuring that decisions were made with precision rather than haste. Within the formidable legions, this concept translated into the ability to hold ground effectively, creating a sense of stability amidst the chaos of conflict. Training emphasized discipline, with soldiers learning to remain poised in the face of provocation. This unwavering focus facilitated innovative tactics, as legions could adapt their formations, responding to the ebb and flow of battle while maintaining their composure. The art of waiting became as crucial as the act of engaging, enabling forces to exploit the vulnerabilities of adversaries. In regions where terrain posed challenges, these principles were particularly beneficial. Troops harnessed the environment, using natural barriers to their advantage, conducting prolonged surveillance before launching decisive strikes. The unyielding patience of Roman forces often unnerved opponents, sowing doubt and fostering hesitation. Commanders recognized that the power of stillness extended beyond the battlefield. It fostered unity among soldiers, reinforcing trust and collective identity. This sense of cohesion allowed for sustained campaigns, where the psychological aspect of warfare played as significant a role as brute force, shaping the very fabric of military success across the expansive territories of ancient Rome. The layout of the 14 regions reveals a deliberate organization, each one contributing to the strategic aims of the empire. This intricate division facilitated efficient governance and resource allocation, reflecting the geographical diversity that characterized ancient Rome. Coastal areas provided access to vital trade routes, while mountainous regions offered natural defenses. The fertile plains sustained agriculture, ensuring a steady food supply for the legions and civilians alike. Connecting these regions were an elaborate network of roads, engineered to withstand the test of time. This infrastructure not only enabled swift troop movements, but also fostered trade and cultural exchange among diverse populations. Urban centers within these regions emerged as hubs of commerce and political power, marked by imposing structures that declared the might of Roman civilization. Each region also possessed unique resources, from the mineral wealth of the mountains to the agricultural bounty of the plains. This distribution of resources contributed to a balanced economy, reinforcing the stability of the empire. The interplay between geography and governance was critical, with leaders utilizing local advantages to maintain order and facilitate expansion. In the shadows of these structures lay the remnants of past settlements, whispering tales of the inhabitants who once thrived in these varied landscapes. The echoes of their existence resonate through the ruins, a testament to the enduring legacy of ancient Rome. The importance of urban planning in Roman military strategy is evident in the meticulous layout of fortifications and city structures. Each region showcases a deliberate arrangement designed to maximize defensive capabilities while ensuring efficient troop movement. Streets radiate outward from central hubs, facilitating rapid deployment in times of conflict. This strategic orientation reflects an understanding of both geography and the requirements of military logistics. Fortifications, often constructed from durable materials, were positioned to exploit natural topography. Elevated sites provided vantage points, while rivers and hills served as natural barriers, effectively enhancing security. Each fortress, with its imposing walls and strategically placed gates, was a microcosm of Roman ingenuity. These designs were not only functional but also projected power and stability, reinforcing the psychological impact of Roman authority. Civic spaces were integrated with military installations, blurring the line between civilian life and military presence. The proximity of barracks to marketplaces and public forums ensured that soldiers remained embedded within the community, fostering a sense of shared purpose. This symbiosis between urban life and military readiness allowed for a resilient society, capable of responding to internal and external threats with remarkable efficiency. In this intricate system, the legacy of urban planning is preserved, echoing the strategic foresight that characterized Roman military endeavors. The remnants of these designs continue to inform contemporary understandings of urban resilience and security. The structure of Excubitoria units reveals a meticulous organization, reflecting the strategic imperatives of ancient Rome. Each unit consisted of a series of interconnected buildings designed to facilitate both individual privacy and communal alertness. This arrangement allowed for quick mobilization in response to threats, ensuring that personnel could act swiftly in the face of danger. Typically, these units were located at critical junctures within the city, enhancing their effectiveness as both defensive strongholds and observation points. The architectural layout emphasized functionality with wide corridors and accessible entry points, creating an environment conducive to rapid movement and coordination. This spatial configuration underscores the importance of vigilance in safeguarding urban integrity. Personnel within the Excubitoria were trained rigorously, their duties extending beyond mere surveillance. They engaged in regular drills, ensuring preparedness against potential incursions. Such training fostered a collective identity, reinforcing loyalty and commitment among those stationed within these units. The emphasis on discipline and readiness contributed to the overall stability of the surrounding areas, as their presence served as a deterrent against adversaries. As urban landscapes evolved, the principles behind the Excubitoria persisted, influencing later military and civil designs. This lineage of strategic thought is evident in modern security frameworks, highlighting the enduring legacy of these ancient structures in contemporary urban planning. The echoes of their purpose resonate within the very fabric of urban defense strategies today. This enduring significance stems from the structural and tactical innovations of the Roman legion. Its organization allowed for unparalleled flexibility, enabling it to adapt in the face of diverse challenges. Each unit, meticulously trained, incorporated various formations and strategies, creating a formidable force that could respond to the complexities of warfare. This capability was paramount in expanding and securing territories, laying the groundwork for a vast empire. The discipline inherent within these legions fostered a sense of loyalty and cohesion rarely seen in military ranks. Soldiers, often recruited from different regions, found unity under a shared banner, reinforcing not only military strength but also the cultural assimilation of conquered peoples. This melding of identities contributed to the broader Roman identity, shaping the societal landscape of the time. The legions were instrumental in establishing and maintaining trade routes, facilitating the exchange of goods and ideas across vast distances. Their presence assured security, promoting economic stability and growth. Various regions thrived under this protection, leading to advancements in architecture, engineering, and urban development. Arms of internal strife, the legions stood as a stabilizing force, often intervening in civil unrest. Their role transcended mere military might, acting as guardians of the Roman way of life, influencing governance, culture, and the very essence of civilization during their era. Tactical advantages emerged from the stillness of the Excubitoria, showcasing a unique strategic approach in the complexities of early Rome. These formations exemplified the importance of positioning, allowing for both defense and the perception of power. The sheer presence of their ranks deterred potential adversaries, transforming the quietude of these guardians into a formidable psychological weapon. In one notable instance, during the conflict with the Gauls, the Excubitoria established a defensive perimeter around key urban centers. Their disciplined silence served to project strength, compelling enemies to reconsider their advance. This strategic stillness also fostered internal stability, as it assured the populace of their protection, reinforcing loyalty to the Roman state. Another case unfolded during the Punic Wars, where maintaining a calm and collected front was crucial. The Excubitoria's ability to remain motionless in the face of impending conflict allowed for the effective coordination of resources and troop movements. This patience enabled commanders to assess the battlefield without the chaotic noise that often accompanies warfare. These instances illustrate how stillness was not merely a passive state, but a deliberate tactic. By cultivating an environment of quiet vigilance, the Excubitoria provided Rome with a unique advantage, ensuring its longevity and resilience in a tumultuous world. Their presence defined the strategic landscape, remaining a cornerstone of early imperial success. Geography influenced the deployment of Excubitoria in profound ways. Topographical features dictated the placement of these military outposts, ensuring optimal surveillance and control over critical areas. Elevated ridges provided vantage points, allowing early warning of approaching threats, while proximity to vital trade routes ensured swift communication and resource mobilization. The undulating terrain of this region created natural barriers, compelling strategic decisions on where to establish fortifications. Valleys served as conduits for movement, often necessitating the establishment of excubitoria in defensive formations to guard against potential incursions. Water sources were pivotal in determining locations, as access to fresh supplies became essential for sustaining troops and operations. Climate also played a critical role. Harsh winters or arid summers affected the viability of certain sites, shaping the choices made by commanders. The adaptability of the Excubitoria allowed for a flexible response to these environmental challenges. Interactions with local populations further influenced their distribution. Alliances or hostilities would determine whether a region required a heavier military presence, leading to fluctuations in troop deployment. The integration of these factors into the strategic framework underscored the importance of geography in the overarching military doctrine of early Rome. Each decision reflected a complex interplay between natural landscapes and the imperatives of security and control. Excubitoria served as a pivotal mechanism during the Roman civil wars, illustrating the adaptability of military strategies to shifting socio-political landscapes. These fortified outposts, strategically positioned across varying terrains, enabled surveillance and rapid response to threats. They became essential not only for defense but also for the consolidation of power amidst the chaos of civil strife. In regions marked by rugged hills or sprawling plains, the physical attributes dictated the construction and functionality of each outpost. The proximity to vital trade routes and urban centers influenced their layout and fortifications, ensuring that they remained resilient against both external assaults and internal dissent. Adaptation was not merely a response to immediate threats. It was a proactive measure that shaped the very nature of governance during turbulent times. These outposts were often manned by troops trained in local conditions, allowing for a nuanced understanding of the environment. This knowledge facilitated the effective management of resources, troop movements, and communication. As allegiances shifted and rival factions emerged, the ability of the Excubitoria to adapt to these changes proved crucial. The efficiency of these strategic installations underscored the importance of foresight in military planning. Each outpost became a testament to the Roman commitment to stability, even amidst the relentless tides of conflict that characterized this era. The careful orchestration of these defenses reflects a deep understanding of both human and environmental dynamics. The positioning of Excubitoria across the 14 regions was meticulously calculated to optimize surveillance and response capabilities. Each structure, often situated on elevated ground or near vital pathways, provided an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. This strategic placement allowed for early detection of potential threats, both from within and beyond the city's boundaries. These vantage points ensured that any movement within the region could be monitored efficiently. The proximity of Excubitoria to key infrastructures, such as roads and waterways, facilitated quick communication among the various defensive units. Each location was selected not only for its strategic advantage, but also for its capacity to integrate with the broader network of fortifications that characterized ancient Rome. The design of these structures took into account local climatic conditions, ensuring that they were resilient to the elements. Adaptations were made to accommodate the particularities of each region, with some Excubitoria featuring thicker walls in areas prone to harsh weather, while others included specialized openings for better airflow during warmer months. This attention to environmental factors contributed to their longevity. Over time, many of these fortifications became integral to the identity of the regions they protected, serving as both defensive outposts and symbols of Roman ingenuity. Their enduring presence stands as a testament to the strategic foresight of ancient engineers. This strategic foresight facilitated a unique interaction between the Excubitoria and the local population. These structures, positioned at key points throughout the 14 regions, served not only as watchtowers but also as communal gathering sites. Their imposing silhouettes provided a sense of security, instilling confidence among the inhabitants. Local residents often participated in the upkeep of these edifices, fostering a shared responsibility for the safety they represented. This relationship encouraged a deeper connection between the people and the structures, where the Excubitoria became integral to the social fabric. The watchmen stationed within these walls would frequently engage with locals, exchanging information and reinforcing communal ties. These interactions contributed to a network of communication that transcended the mere observation of the surrounding landscape. Trade routes flourished in proximity to the Excubitoria, as merchants recognized the strategic advantage of proximity to these fortified points. The presence of watchmen ensured a certain level of security, making it feasible for commerce to thrive. Additionally, the local populations often sought refuge within these structures during times of unrest, transforming them from mere observation points into sanctuaries. Over time, the architectural features of the Excubitoria evolved, blending with the cultural practices of the local communities. This melding of purpose and design illustrates the adaptive nature of these structures, serving the dual role of security and social cohesion within ancient Roman society. The strategic placement of Excubitoria along the borders underscores their importance in the defense mechanisms of ancient Rome. Positioned at key junctures, these structures acted as vigilant sentinels, providing early warnings against potential incursions. The elevated vantage points allowed for expansive surveillance, enabling the monitoring of vast stretches of land. This proactive approach ensured that threats could be identified swiftly, allowing for the mobilization of forces with minimal delay. Constructed from durable materials, the architecture of these outposts reflected both practicality and resilience. Thick walls, often reinforced, provided a formidable barrier against assaults, while the layout facilitated effective troop deployment. The presence of small garrisons within these outposts ensured that they could function autonomously, maintaining a constant state of readiness. Communications played a crucial role in their operation. Signal fires and flag systems enabled rapid transmission of messages between Excubitoria and the central command, reinforcing a cohesive defense strategy, each outpost interconnected with others, forming an intricate network that amplified the strength of the Roman border defense. Inhabitants of these regions relied heavily on the security provided by Excubitoria. They not only safeguarded against external threats, but also fostered a sense of stability in the communities surrounding them. The daily lives of those in close proximity were shaped by the watchful presence of these strategic installations, ensuring continuity in Roman influence and governance. Case studies of notable Excubitoria engagements reveal the nuanced roles these structures played within their respective regions. Each installation served not merely as a watchtower, but as a fulcrum of communication and decision-making. In one instance, the Excubitorium, situated near the borders of Gaul, acted as a pivotal point during the campaigns against Germanic tribes. Reports filtered in, documenting troop movements and local unrest, allowing commanders to strategize effectively. Another significant engagement occurred in the vicinity of the eastern provinces, where an excubitorium was crucial during the conflicts with Parthian forces. The intelligence gathered from this strategic site enabled Roman generals to anticipate enemy maneuvers, leading to decisive victories that secured territorial stability. Its architecture, designed to offer panoramic views, facilitated the rapid relay of information across vast distances. In the southern regions, an excubitorium monitored maritime routes, providing critical alerts about piracy that threatened trade. The swift communication from this installation allowed for quick naval responses, safeguarding economic interests. These examples exemplify how the Excubitoria transcended their physical structures, embodying a sophisticated network of defense and governance. The quiet vigilance offered by these installations ensured that Roman authority remained unyielding, adapting to the shifting dynamics of power and conflict across the ancient world. Each engagement contributed to a legacy that echoes through the annals of history. The psychological dimension of strategic stillness in warfare reveals itself as a cornerstone of ancient military doctrine. This approach, rooted in the understanding of human behavior, sought to manipulate perception and elicit specific responses from adversaries. Tactics employed in this region encouraged a sense of uncertainty, causing opponents to second-guess their movements and intentions. Observers noted that the absence of immediate action could provoke anxiety and hesitation among rival forces, destabilizing their resolve. The strategic stillness also fostered an environment of contemplation for commanders. While waiting, they could assess the terrain, analyze the strengths and weaknesses of their adversaries, and position their own forces effectively. This patience allowed for the meticulous gathering of intelligence and the careful consideration of future maneuvers. The ability to maintain composure amid tension became a defining trait of successful leaders, instilling confidence among the inhabitants. The absence of direct confrontation allowed for the cultivation of an intimidating presence, a shadow looming over the enemy's psyche. Training within the Excubitoria emphasized discipline and endurance, fostering a military ethos that extended far beyond mere combat readiness. This framework encouraged soldiers to develop resilience under pressure, preparing them for the psychological challenges of warfare. Drill formations were meticulously practiced, allowing legions to move as a cohesive unit, instilling a sense of invulnerability amidst the chaos of battle. The rigorous regimen incorporated various physical exercises, including running, swimming, and weapon handling, which collectively enhanced strength and agility. These activities were not only vital for individual skill, but also cultivated a shared bond among the troops, reinforcing loyalty to one another and to the state. The strategic use of formations during training sessions mirrored potential battlefield scenarios, ensuring that soldiers could adapt swiftly when faced with unpredictable circumstances. In addition to physical prowess, mental fortitude was equally prioritized. Soldiers engaged in tactical simulations, analyzing past conflicts to glean insights that would inform their own strategies. Commanders played a crucial role, guiding their troops through both the physical and psychological dimensions of warfare. These leaders understood that the true strength of the Roman military lay not just in its numbers, but in the unwavering resolve of its soldiers. Excubitoria tactics evolved significantly during the Republic, reflecting the complex military landscape of ancient Rome. It became evident that strategic placement of soldiers was paramount. Each region relied on careful positioning to exploit the natural terrain, creating an advantage against opponents. This emphasis on geographical awareness allowed forces to engage in defensive maneuvers that maximized their effectiveness. The development of sentry systems marked a pivotal change in how surveillance was conducted. Soldiers were assigned to lookout points, ensuring early warnings about enemy movements. This proactive approach minimized surprise attacks, allowing for timely mobilization and response. The use of fortified structures, often constructed from local materials, provided additional security and observation capabilities. Training underwent a transformation as well, focusing on discipline and adaptability. Soldiers learned to interpret signs from the environment, honing their skills in reconnaissance. The introduction of formations permitted a flexible response to varied combat scenarios, enhancing tactical responses during engagements. As military campaigns expanded, the Excubitoria units began to integrate intelligence gathering into their operations. This shift enabled commanders to make informed decisions based on real-time information. These tactical refinements not only fortified the borders of the Republic, but also contributed to a greater understanding of the interconnectedness between military strategy and the socio-political fabric of Rome. The influence of Excubitoria on Roman political stability was profound. This strategic framework allowed for a more adaptable response to threats, fostering a sense of security among the populace. It created a reliable foundation upon which leaders could build their governance, facilitating a harmonious relationship between military and civil entities. The layered presence of these outposts bolstered local economies. As trade routes remained protected and functioning, communities flourished under the assurance that their safety was prioritized, leading to increased loyalty to the Republic. As these regions expanded, the installation of garrisons helped to maintain order, reducing the frequency of civil unrest. The presence of disciplined soldiers acted as a deterrent against rebellion, ensuring that the central authority remained unchallenged. Political leaders utilized this advantage to implement reforms and policies that aligned with the populace's needs, creating a feedback loop of stability and support. The Excubitoria also served as a conduit for information, allowing for rapid communication between regions. This facilitated the swift dissemination of intelligence regarding potential threats or local grievances, enabling the Senate to act decisively. The result was a cohesive network that strengthened the Republic's integrity. The presence of the Excubitoria served as a psychological tool, instilling a sense of security among citizens while simultaneously creating an atmosphere of vigilance. This strategic stillness functioned to deter potential aggressors, as the very sight of these watchful sentinels projected power and readiness. Each region, with its unique topography and urban design, adapted the deployment of these units to maximize their psychological impact. In cities, their placement on elevated structures or at key entrances underscored the notion of constant oversight, The knowledge that these units were always present fostered a collective awareness among the populace, reinforcing social cohesion and enhancing the perception of safety. The profound influence of this arrangement extended beyond mere defense. It shaped the cultural narrative of resilience and strength. In six ennual areas, the Excubitoria acted as a deterrent against banditry and invasion. Their mere establishment in these lesser populated regions served to signal that the Republic would not abandon any of its territories. The ramifications were significant, as the presence of these units curtailed dissent and maintained order through an atmosphere of quiet authority. Even during times of peace, the Excubitoria remained a constant reminder of the Republic's might. They solidified the psychological boundaries of control, ensuring that the memory of potential threats lingered in the minds of both citizens and enemies alike. This strategy effectively wove the fabric of security throughout the entirety of ancient Rome. The deployment of Excubitoria in times of civil unrest marked a pivotal response to internal discord. These units were strategically positioned in key areas, often near marketplaces and public forums, where tensions frequently escalated. Their presence served as both a deterrent and a stabilizing force, maintaining order during moments when chaos threatened to erupt. Each cohort, comprised of seasoned soldiers, operated with a level of discipline that instilled confidence among the citizenry. When dissent flared, the commanders would swiftly coordinate their movements, ensuring rapid response to any disturbances. This methodical approach allowed them to contain conflicts before they could spread, effectively minimizing damage and restoring tranquility. Through systematic patrols and a visible commitment to public safety, the Excubitoria reinforced the authority of local magistrates and upheld the integrity of civil life. In the shadows of unrest, the sound of marching feet echoed through the cobblestone streets, a reminder of the Roman resolve. Tensions often simmered beneath the surface, but the strategic placement of these forces allowed for a measured handling of dissent. As unrest unfolded, the Excubitoria remained a steadfast bulwark, emblematic of the state's commitment to stability and order. The impact of their presence was profound, providing a sense of security that permeated the atmosphere of the regions they protected. Changes in climate significantly influenced the operations of the Excubitoria. Seasonal variations shaped the strategies employed in various regions, dictating when and how these guardians could effectively maintain order. During the summer months, heat would often drive the populace to seek refuge indoors, leading to a decrease in potential unrest. This period allowed the Excubitoria to focus on preventive measures, reinforcing community bonds while maintaining a calm disposition. Conversely, the winter brought harsher conditions, necessitating adjustments in their approach. Increased precipitation and colder temperatures often resulted in treacherous conditions, which could hinder mobility and visibility. This necessitated a more guarded presence, with a focus on strategic positioning in key areas. The structures housing the Excubitoria were designed to withstand these elements, ensuring their operatives remained effective despite the challenges presented by nature. Human activities also mirrored these climatic shifts. Agricultural cycles dictated the rhythms of daily life, and stalled, in turn, influenced the potential for conflict. Periods of drought could lead to scarcity and unrest, prompting a need for heightened vigilance. The Excubitoria adapted accordingly, integrating agricultural data into their operational strategies to preemptively address emerging tensions. The intricacies of weather patterns and their direct implications for security exemplified the balance between human endeavors and environmental realities, underscoring the resilience and adaptability of these ancient protectors. For post-battle recovery emerged as a critical function for the Excubitoria, highlighting their multifaceted role beyond mere defense. This period required meticulous assessment of the aftermath, addressing both the physical and psychological scars left upon the land and its people. They meticulously charted the damage across various regions, documenting the destruction of resources and infrastructure, which often necessitated immediate intervention. Teams mobilized swiftly to provide humanitarian aid, reinforcing the social fabric of communities affected by conflict. These efforts were not solely remedial. They were strategic, aimed at restoring stability and fostering resilience. The Excubitoria implemented agricultural revitalization programs, reintroducing crops that had thrived before the upheaval. This re-establishment of food sources served both immediate needs and long-term recovery goals. In the midst of reconstruction, the Excubitoria also prioritized maintaining order. They engaged with local leaders, fostering cooperation to mitigate potential tensions arising from resource scarcity. This diplomacy proved vital in unifying disparate factions, ensuring that recovery efforts were inclusive and equitable. The cycles of recovery demonstrated the Excubitoria's commitment to their role as guardians of not just territory, but of societal health. Their actions throughout these regions reflected an understanding that true defense extended beyond the battlefield, encompassing the very essence of community and resilience in the face of adversity. The essence of community and resilience in the face of adversity required an acute awareness of the surroundings. In this strategic stillness, the Excubitoria embraced the art of observation, an essential element for intelligence gathering. Each watchtower served not only as a physical structure, but as a sentry for information, positioned at vantage points. They provided sweeping views of the landscape, allowing for the meticulous monitoring of movements and developments in the surrounding areas. Information flowed through various channels, with scouts and informants relaying crucial details about enemy activities and local sentiments. This region thrived on the nuances of communication. Whispers exchanged in marketplaces often held the key to understanding larger dynamics at play. It was not merely the act of watching that facilitated safety, but the interpretation of what was seen and heard. Trained observers discerned patterns and anomalies, translating them into actionable insight. The natural landscape, marked by hills and valleys, often influenced the flow of information, as terrain provided both cover and exposure. The quiet vigilance maintained by the Excubitoria allowed them to adapt strategies effectively, ensuring that preparations were not only reactive, but also proactive. This dedication to observation shaped the very fabric of their strategic initiatives, laying the groundwork for a resilient community that thrived even amid uncertainty. The reliance on technology and equipment in Excubitoria operations was pivotal to their effectiveness. Instruments crafted from local materials, such as bronze and wood, served vital functions in surveillance and communication. These devices enabled the monitoring of perimeter movements and facilitated rapid information dissemination across the various regions. Advanced methodologies in construction led to the development of lookout posts, strategically positioned on elevated terrains. These structures provided unobstructed views of the surroundings, allowing for enhanced situational awareness. The integration of rudimentary but effective tools, like torches and signal flags, ensured that messages could be relayed swiftly, even across considerable distances. In addition, the use of rudimentary mechanical devices, such as pulleys and levers, enhanced logistical operations. These innovations aided in the transport of supplies and the movement of personnel, ensuring that the Excubitoria remained agile and responsive to evolving threats. Such technological advancements were not merely functional. They represented a broader understanding of the environment and the importance of preparedness. The careful selection of equipment reflected a deep knowledge of the terrain and potential risks. This synergy between technology and strategic insight allowed the Excubitoria to maintain an enduring presence. The outcome was a system that not only preserved stability, but also fostered a sense of security in an era marked by unpredictability. This strategic approach can be contrasted with other military strategies employed by ancient civilizations. In many cases, the emphasis was placed on aggressive expansion and rapid conquest. The Assyrians, for instance, utilized a strategy of overwhelming force, relying on their formidable cavalry and siege technology to subdue opponents swiftly. Such tactics often resulted in short-lived control over territories, as subjugated peoples responded with insurrection. The Roman method, particularly through the Excubitoria, adopted a different philosophy. Instead of seeking immediate domination, it prioritized a sustained presence, integrating local populations and establishing long-term stability. The use of fortified positions allowed for a slower, more methodical consolidation of power. This technique stands in stark contrast to the Spartan emphasis on direct confrontation. Spartan warriors engaged in decisive battles, often relying on the element of surprise and discipline to achieve victory. In this context, the Excubitoria's focus on strategic stillness becomes apparent as a unique adaptation. It cultivated an environment conducive to diplomacy and negotiation, rather than solely relying on martial prowess. The ability to maintain peace through a well-structured military presence reflects the Romans' understanding of governance. The legacy of this approach reverberates through history, demonstrating the effectiveness of stability over sheer force. Cultural perceptions surrounding soldiers engaged in Excubitoria often reflect a duality of respect and aversion. This group, tasked with the protection of urban centers and provincial borders, was viewed as a necessary bulwark against chaos. The citizens appreciated their presence, recognizing that the stillness they embodied offered a veneer of safety. Yet, simultaneously, there was an undercurrent of unease, stemming from the soldiers' omnipresence. These individuals, clad in armor and stationed at strategic points, became symbols of both security and potential oppression. The discipline associated with their duty engendered a sense of pride among the populace, reinforcing the idea that stability was paramount. Rituals and festivals occasionally honored their sacrifices, presenting them as guardians of Roman virtue. Conversely, tales of their harsh enforcement of order permeated the collective consciousness, leading to a wariness that colored public sentiment. The soldiers were often depicted in literature and art, illustrating captivating scenes of their vigilance in the face of uncertainty. This portrayal served to humanize them, emphasizing their role as protectors rather than mere enforcers. In this context, the Excubitoria evolved into a complex societal fixture, embodying the intricate balance of admiration and apprehension that defined the Roman experience. The soldiers' contributions, while critical, always walked the fine line between guardianship and control. The essence of the Excubitoria intertwined seamlessly with the fabric of Roman law. This relationship was built on the necessity of maintaining order and enforcing regulations within the 14 regions. The presence of these soldiers served to uphold the legal framework established by the governing bodies. They enforced laws not through brute force, but through a calculated presence, ensuring that the population adhered to the established codes. Thus, a sosran to mais isnvuri, characterized by its complex legal system, relied heavily on the vigilance offered by the guards. They acted as the first line of defense against civil disorder, interpreting and applying the law in real time. Their authority was not absolute, yet their ability to influence daily life was profound. Each patrol reinforced societal norms, ensuring that the populace understood the consequences of transgression. These ruins, remnants of a once structured society, speak to the delicate balance between power and obligation. Soldiers were not merely enforcers. They served as intermediaries between the ruling class and the citizenry, embodying the principles of justice and accountability. The intricate dance of authority within these walls demanded a nuanced approach, recognizing the importance of peace and order in the fabric of Roman civilization. The Excubitoria, therefore, were not simply protectors. They were integral to the legal identity of ancient Rome. The economic implications of maintaining Excubitoria units extended far beyond mere allocation of resources. Each garrison required substantial investment in personnel, training, and equipment. These forces, while essential for security, represented a considerable financial burden on municipal budgets. Roman officials, tasked with ensuring the safety of urban populations, often found themselves navigating a delicate balance between military expenditures and civic welfare. Infrastructure within these regions needed to support the logistical demands of the Excubitoria. Roads, supply depots, and communication lines were all crucial to maintain efficiency. This necessity for robust infrastructure not only facilitated military operations, but also stimulated local economies, providing jobs and resources for those living in proximity to these units. Local merchants thrived, supplying everything from provisions to armaments, thereby creating a symbiotic relationship between military presence and economic activity. The presence of Excubitoria units also influenced real estate values, with properties in secure neighborhoods commanding higher prices. Citizens sought the safety that a garrison could provide, leading to urban development patterns that reflected these military placements. Additionally, the units fostered trade routes as they ensured safer passage for caravans, further entwining military and economic interests. The strategic deployment of these forces, therefore, extended their influence, embedding them deeply into the very fabric of Roman societal structure. The evolution of military strategy gradually shifted focus from the static nature of the Excubitoria to a more dynamic form of engagement. This transformation was marked by a recognition of the need for adaptability in the face of growing external threats and internal pressures. As territories expanded, the traditional fixed positions became less effective against mobile adversaries. These new tactics emphasized rapid troop movements and flexibility, allowing forces to respond to incursions swiftly and decisively. The mobility facilitated by cavalry units and light infantry redefined the battlefield, enabling engagements that could occur far from established garrisons. This approach not only improved defensive capabilities, but also allowed for offensive operations that could disrupt enemy supply lines and command structures. Regions previously reliant on static defenses began to integrate these mobile strategies, leading to the establishment of more responsive military units. The emphasis on rapid deployment cultivated an environment where quick decision-making became paramount. Logistics evolved to support this new paradigm, ensuring that resources could be transported efficiently across vast distances. As this shift unfolded, the significance of local knowledge and terrain familiarity grew. Familiarity with the landscape allowed commanders to leverage natural features for tactical advantage, further enhancing operational effectiveness. The blend of static foundations and mobile strategies would The demographics of soldiers in Excubitoria reveal a diverse array of backgrounds and experiences. In this region, individuals from various provinces participated, drawn by the promise of stability and security. Many hailed from local communities, where ties to land and family shaped their motivations. Others journeyed from distant territories, seeking opportunities beyond their native lands. They often represented a mixture of cultures and traditions, each bringing unique skills that enhanced the collective strength of the forces. Training within these units emphasized discipline and adaptability, allowing for seamless integration of diverse tactics. This was crucial in maintaining order and effectiveness across the varying terrains of the 14 regions. A mage also played a significant role in the composition of these forces. Young recruits, eager to prove themselves, often served alongside seasoned veterans, creating a dynamic exchange of knowledge and experience. This blending of generations fostered resilience and strategic flexibility, essential in adapting to the changing demands of their environment. The psychological aspects of service in the Excubitoria cannot be overlooked. Many soldiers formed strong bonds with their comrades, fostering a sense of unity and purpose. This camaraderie became integral to their operational effectiveness, contributing to the overall stability that characterized their missions. Through these varied backgrounds and experiences, the soldiers of the Excubitoria crafted a formidable presence in the ancient landscape. The role of women and families provided essential support to the soldiers of the Excubitoria, while men took on the responsibilities of defense and security. The women maintained the domestic sphere, ensuring that their households functioned smoothly in the absence of their loved ones. These women engaged in agricultural practices, crafted textiles, and participated in local trade, sustaining their communities during times of conflict. Their contributions underpinned the economic stability necessary for soldiers to focus on their duties. Families often formed a network of emotional support, reinforcing the morale of the men stationed in their posts. Letters exchanged between soldiers and their families offered comfort, reminding them of the lives they were protecting. The strength demonstrated by these families fostered a sense of unity, which further solidified the resolve of the Excubitoria. Beruzende Hadjua, Mace. In some instances, women took on roles that transcended traditional boundaries. They participated in gatherings that discussed community safety, providing insights that would influence decisions regarding local defense strategies. This involvement illustrated the dynamic interplay between gender roles in a society where the presence of the Excubitoria created a unique need for adaptation. Within this region, the contributions of women and families were not merely peripheral. They formed an integral part of the social fabric that sustained the operational effectiveness of the Excubitoria over time. The doctrine of stillness emerged as a cornerstone of the Excubitoria's operational philosophy, deeply influenced by prevailing philosophical thought. This principle emphasized the importance of calmness and reflection amidst the chaos of urban life. It served as a guiding framework for those involved, promoting a contemplative state that fostered better decision-making and strategic responses. Philosophers such as Seneca and Cicero articulated concepts that resonated within these circles, advocating for the pursuit of inner tranquility as a means of achieving clarity and purpose. Their teachings encouraged individuals to embrace stillness as a tool for personal growth and societal contribution. This approach aligned with the broader ethos of the Excubitoria, where maintaining composure was paramount in the face of adversity. The practical application of this philosophy manifested in the daily routines of the Excubitoria's members. They engaged in practices that promoted mindfulness, allowing for greater awareness of their surroundings and the challenges they faced. This cultivated a sense of unity among participants, reinforcing the idea that collective stillness could serve as a foundation for resilience. Within this structured environment, the influence of philosophy extended beyond personal development. It shaped the collective identity of the Excubitoria, highlighting the symbiotic relationship between thought and action in the pursuit of stability and security within the evolving landscape of ancient Rome. The intersection of religion and military strategy revealed a profound complexity within the Excubitoria. Rituals often accompanied military endeavors, reinforcing the belief that divine favor was essential for success on the battlefield. Priests and military leaders collaborated closely, conducting ceremonies that invoked the protection of deities, thus intertwining faith with strategic objectives. This synergy served not only to bolster morale, but also to instill a sense of destiny among troops. Deu and Daos and Theris Rehis and Disei Ahadas offered Gainita, a Bizarmadur. And these encounters, altars adorned with offerings, stood alongside weapons, merging sacred spaces with military outposts. The presence of gods in this region was seen as a guiding force, influencing decisions that could alter the course of warfare. Such practices were not merely superstitions, but rather integral components of tactical planning, where omens and auspicious signs were interpreted with utmost seriousness. The ability to read the will of the gods informed strategies, allowing commanders to anticipate both opportunities and threats. Military parades often incorporated religious displays, creating a public manifestation of the connection between divine approval and martial prowess. This fusion of religious observance and military display reinforced societal unity, fostering a collective resolve among citizens. The rituals served as a reminder of shared purpose, where every soldier became both a guardian of the realm and a servant of the divine, intertwining their fates in the pursuit of an enduring peace amidst the turmoil of ancient Rome. Strategic stillness defined the essence of the Excubitoria, laying the groundwork for expansion beyond established borders. This specialized cohort not only provided a formidable defense for the heart of Rome, but also functioned as a catalyst for territorial growth. As peace was held in delicate balance, their vigilance allowed other military units to advance into uncharted regions without immediate threat. Over time, these soldiers became adept in the nuances of territorial engagement, often operating at the edge of Roman influence. They would scout potential lands, assessing not just military viability, but also the socio-political landscapes awaiting integration. The meticulous documentation of their findings served as invaluable resources for strategists, informing crucial decisions regarding campaigns and annexations. In this manner, the Excubitoria transformed from mere protectors into architects of expansion. Their presence near the borders cultivated a sense of security, emboldening commanders to pursue ambitious endeavors. As new territories were assimilated, the guardianship they provided acted as a stabilizing force, facilitating the incorporation of diverse cultures into the empire's framework. Military logistics were enhanced by this quiet foundation, allowing for an intricate network of supply routes and communication channels. The resulting cohesion supported not just the physical growth of territories, but also the ideological dissemination of Roman ideals, intertwining the fates of distant lands with the empire's destiny. The complexities of communication within this framework posed significant challenges. Vast distances separated the 14 regions, each with unique dialects and customs. The reliance on messengers and written correspondence often led to delays and misinterpretations. With terrain varying from mountainous regions to expansive plains, Traversing these landscapes could take days or even weeks. This time lag hindered the rapid response necessary for effective governance and military coordination. Coordination. Övertagspigtine eisen due coordination. Övertagseisas Monsieur Eisen understood. Local traditions and interpretations could alter the intended meaning of communication, creating potential friction between the central authority and regional leaders. The subtleties of language played a crucial role, as nuances could easily be lost in translation, leading to misunderstandings that might disrupt strategic initiatives. The role of the Excubitoria, or the watchtowers that dotted the landscape, was vital in this context. Positioned at key vantage points, these structures facilitated visual signaling systems that allowed for quicker communication than traditional methods. Flags, with smoke signals, and even fires conveyed urgent messages across vast distances, bridging the gaps that slower methods could not. Despite these innovations, the inherent challenges remained, underscoring the delicate balance required to maintain unity within an expansive empire. The commitment to overcoming these obstacles was essential for the continued prosperity of Roman territories. The evolution of military hierarchy in relation to the Excubitoria illustrates a methodical approach to security. This system, characterized by its organizational structure, established a clear division of responsibilities within the ranks. Commanders stationed in strategic locations oversaw smaller units, ensuring that each region maintained a vigilant presence. This structure allowed for prompt responses to potential threats, fostering a sense of stability throughout the territories. The context of the Excubitoria, the emphasis on discipline and training became paramount. Soldiers were systematically drilled in various formations and strategies, enhancing their readiness for unforeseen encounters. The presence of experienced officers facilitated the sharing of tactical knowledge, which proved invaluable during conflicts. This transmission of expertise contributed to a more cohesive military force, capable of adapting to the evolving nature of warfare. The geographical diversity of the 14 regions also influenced this hierarchy. Varied landscapes required specialized skills, leading to the emergence of distinct units tailored to the specific demands of their environments. This regional specialization not only improved operational efficiency but also strengthened local alliances. As military leadership solidified its authority, the relationship between hierarchy and the Excubitoria became increasingly intertwined. This connection laid the groundwork for a robust defense mechanism, enabling the Roman territories to thrive amid external pressures and internal challenges. Excubitoria served as a critical component in the strategic framework of ancient Roman fortifications. These installations, designed primarily for vigilance and rapid response, exemplified the Roman commitment to security and stability. Positioned at key points throughout the empire, they often overlooked vital transportation routes and border areas. The architecture of these fortifications featured robust walls, watchtowers, and gateways, each element meticulously crafted to withstand assaults. The presence of these structures transformed the landscape into a calculated defense network. They facilitated not only military preparedness but also the administrative control of vast regions. Troops stationed within the Excubitoria were trained for rapid mobilization, ensuring a swift reaction to incursions. This readiness fostered an atmosphere where commerce could flourish despite potential threats, as populations felt a sense of security under the watchful eyes of their guardians. Additionally, The fortifications played a role in the psychological fortitude of the Roman citizens. Each wall and tower symbolized the strength of their civilization, instilling confidence in the populace. It was not merely a physical barrier, but a representation of unity against external adversities. The effectiveness of the Excubitoria contributed to the longevity of Roman influence, creating a legacy that resonated across centuries, deeply embedded in the historical narrative of military strategy and urban planning. Logistics played an essential role in the functionality of the Excubitoria, ensuring that resources and personnel were efficiently coordinated. This organization enabled rapid response capabilities, crucial for maintaining order in volatile regions. Supply lines, strategically established, facilitated the movement of provisions and equipment needed for the garrisoned troops. The presence of granaries and storage facilities within these outposts ensured that soldiers had the necessary sustenance during prolonged deployments. Our infrastructure was meticulously designed to support these logistical needs. Roads were constructed and maintained, allowing for quick transit of reinforcements and material. Such networks linked various settlements to the central command, enhancing communication and operational efficiency. The careful placement of watchtowers and signal stations facilitated the relay of information, ensuring that any threats could be addressed promptly. Endarsis bossa I einsu onthias omelias offers a minisizes military coordination and borders, safeguarding economic interests. This careful oversight minimized disruptions and maintained stability, reinforcing the overall strength of Roman control. The integration of logistics into the Excubitoria framework created a resilient military apparatus capable of adapting to the evolving challenges of the empire. Such planning and foresight ensured that even in times of unrest, the empire could sustain its influence, illustrating the profound impact of logistics on military effectiveness. The presence of these fortifications exerted a distinct psychological influence on opposing forces. Observing the sturdy structures and well-organized formations instilled a sense of unease among adversaries. This region, marked by the imposing silhouette of the Excubitoria, served as a testament to military might and preparedness. The sheer scale and strategic positioning of these installations communicated an unwavering commitment to defense, leading enemies to question their own capabilities. An atmosphere of uncertainty enveloped those who dared to engage. The knowledge of facing a fortified stronghold often resulted in hesitancy among potential aggressors. Many would weigh the consequences of an assault against the fortified barriers, realizing that even the most determined offensives could falter against such well-coordinated resistance. It became common for enemy commanders to deliberate extensively before initiating any action, often resorting to diplomacy or retreat to avoid confrontation. Within the minds of these adversaries, the Excubitoria transformed from mere structures into symbols of resilience. The psychological warfare waged by these fortifications extended beyond the physical realm, disrupting the morale of those who faced them. The fear of failure against such a formidable defense often led to a cycle of indecision, allowing the empire to maintain an upper hand in territorial disputes and regional conflicts. The strategic stillness conveyed by these sites became a weapon in its own right. The concept of honor permeates the essence of Excubitoria tactics, intertwining with the fabric of military strategy and cultural identity. This principle, foundational to Roman society, dictated not only the behavior of soldiers, but also influenced their methods of warfare. Honor inspired a deep commitment to one's comrades, motivating troops to engage in vigilant observation during periods of tranquility. Within these moments of stillness, it served as a powerful reminder of their duty to protect the empire. In these strategic locations, the silence held profound significance. It was not merely a pause in the action, but a testament to the discipline and resolve of the soldiers stationed there. Each watchful eye surveyed the horizon, embodying the unyielding resolve to uphold their honor. The presence of these vigilant guardians served to strengthen the morale of their comrades and instill fear in potential adversaries. This dedication to honor resonated within the framework of their tactics, shaping not only the approach to security, but also the broader societal values. The unspoken understanding that sacrifice and vigilance were paramount transcended individual actions, fostering a collective sense of purpose. The Excubitoria became a symbol of reliability, cultivating an environment where honor reigned supreme and the integrity of the empire was perpetually safeguarded. Such principles continue to echo in the annals of history, illustrating the strength forged through steadfast observation. Leadership within these ancient structures played a pivotal role in the success of the Excubitoria. Commanders and their strategic foresight ensured that the vigilant watch was maintained across the 14 regions. This guidance fostered an environment of discipline and unwavering focus. The leaders emphasized the importance of situational awareness, instilling a sense of responsibility among those stationed in these outposts. The LIA communication channels were established to relay information swiftly, ensuring that any anomalies or threats were reported without delay. This systematic approach allowed for rapid response to potential dangers, reinforcing the effectiveness of these watch stations. In moments of uncertainty, it was the leaders who provided assurance, maintaining morale among the ranks. Training was rigorous, emphasizing not just physical readiness, but also mental acuity. These leaders cultivated an atmosphere where critical thinking was valued, enabling personnel to assess situations accurately. The integration of tactical drills into daily routines ensured that each member of the Excubitoria was prepared for diverse scenarios, further enhancing their operational efficiency. Through their steady guidance, leaders transformed these watch stations into bastions of security within the sprawling expanse of ancient Rome. The legacy of their leadership continues to resonate, illustrating the enduring significance of strategic oversight and collective vigilance in safeguarding communities. A gradual transformation unfolded within the Roman Empire as the Excubitoria faced challenges during the late period. This decline became apparent through a series of shifts in societal structure and military organization. The once vigilant watchmen, tasked with monitoring the urban landscape, began to lose their effectiveness amid the vastness of territorial demands and the complexities of governance. Economic strains compounded the difficulties. Resources previously allocated for the maintenance of the Excubitoria dwindled, leading to a reduction in personnel and the deterioration of their equipment. These once formidable forces, critical for maintaining civil order, gradually became understaffed and underfunded. This environment fostered a decline in training and preparedness, further weakening their operational capabilities. The rise of external threats also contributed to their vulnerability. Invasions and migrations from various tribes challenged Roman defenses, stretching military resources thin. The Excubitoria, once a symbol of security, found themselves relegated to secondary roles, overshadowed by the demands of frontline engagements. In this shifting landscape, the essence of their mission became obscure. The once strategic positioning of these watchmen, designed to instill a sense of safety, could not adapt swiftly enough to the rapidly changing dynamics of power and threat. Their decline signified a larger transformation within the empire, marking the end of an era defined by communal vigilance. Eastern military strategies during the same period displayed stark contrasts to the practices observed in ancient Rome. While communal vigilance defined the structure of defense in the empire's 14 regions, Eastern forces often relied on rapid mobility and decentralized command. This divergence in approach reflected broader cultural and environmental influences shaping military thought. The Eastern armies frequently utilized the vast expanse of territory to their advantage, favoring swift cavalry movements and guerrilla tactics. In contrast, the Roman emphasis on fortifications and disciplined formations underscored their reliance on unified strength and strategic positioning. These ruins of once mighty garrisons offer a glimpse into the mindset that valued stability over flexibility. While the Eastern forces could adapt to varied terrains, Roman legions thrived in well-rehearsed formations, confident in their ability to hold ground against any threat. The strategic stillness observed in the Excubitoria, a hallmark of Roman military philosophy, fostered an environment of preparedness, yet also hinted at underlying vulnerabilities. The rigidity of these practices became increasingly apparent as external pressures mounted. As Eastern armies demonstrated agility and the capacity for rapid response, it became evident that adaptability gained importance in the changing landscape of warfare. This dynamic interplay between Eastern and Roman strategies illustrates the complex nature of military evolution, revealing insights into how environments dictate responses to conflict. The integration of local forces into Excubitoria units marked a significant shift in operational strategy. Incorporating indigenous soldiers not only enhanced manpower, but also provided invaluable knowledge of the terrain. These local forces, often familiar with the subtle nuances of their environment, contributed to a more effective response to threats. When faced with the formidable Eastern armies, the Excubitoria capitalized on this advantage, as these units could navigate the complexities of local geography with ease. And strategically, the incorporation of local expertise allowed for a more nuanced approach to defense. It fostered a sense of community engagement and loyalty, as local recruits were motivated to protect their homelands alongside Roman forces. This collaboration created a network of intelligence and support, enabling timely reconnaissance and a deeper understanding of potential adversaries. The amalgamation of these diverse military units led to enhanced operational flexibility. With local forces integrated, the Excubitoria could adapt quickly to evolving threats, responding not only with brute force, but also through strategic maneuvers informed by intimate knowledge of their surroundings. This synergy between traditional Roman tactics and local insights proved essential in maintaining stability across the regions. The effectiveness of this model highlighted the importance of local alliances in the broader scope of military organization and conflict management. The economic implications of the Excubitoria were profound. This network functioned not only as a military safeguard, but also as a vital component of commerce across the 14 regions. By ensuring stability and protection, these posts facilitated trade routes, allowing goods to flow freely between disparate areas. This system enabled merchants to traverse previously perilous paths, increasing both the volume and variety of goods available in local markets. Alongside protecting traders, The presence of Excubitoria ensured that vital resources, such as grain and textiles, could reach urban centers without interruption. The monitored territories allowed for the safe exchange of currency, fostering an environment where economic activities could thrive. The associates engaged in local production benefited from the security provided, leading to an increase in agricultural and artisan outputs. The efficient management of these posts also contributed to tax collection, as officials could more effectively oversee transactions and ensure compliance. A reliable presence of guards dissuaded banditry and other criminal activities, further enhancing the economic landscape. This interplay of military and economic strategies reveals a deliberate synthesis, showcasing how the Excubitoria influenced the prosperity of the Roman Empire. Through their strategic placements, these structures served as anchors for both defense and commerce, intertwining military might with economic vitality in ancient society. Assessing the environmental impact of Excubitoria practices reveals the intricate relationship between these structures and their surroundings. Situated at critical junctures, their construction altered local ecosystems, leading to both immediate and long-term consequences. The materials used in their creation, primarily stone and mortar, required significant quarrying, often depleting nearby resources. This extraction not only disrupted geological formations but also impacted local flora and fauna, diminishing biodiversity in the vicinity. Water management systems developed alongside these structures facilitated commerce, but also required extensive modification of natural waterways, redirecting rivers and streams to accommodate the growing urban landscape, often resulted in sedimentation and erosion, transforming the once pristine habitats into regulated channels. The impact on aquatic ecosystems can be traced through historical records, indicating declines in fish populations and alterations in species distribution. Air quality in these regions also suffered due to the increased human activity associated with the Excubitoria. Smoke from forges and cooking fires permeated the atmosphere, which, compounded by the natural topography, created pockets of stagnant air. This condition contributed to respiratory ailments among the populace. The legacy of these strategic outposts extends beyond their military and economic roles, revealing a complex interplay between human ambition and the environment, with consequences that resonate even today. Understanding this legacy is crucial for recognizing the sustainability challenges faced by urban centers throughout history. Social status within Roman society granted Excubitoria soldiers a distinct position, often regarded as elite guardians of imperial security. The role extended beyond mere military duty. It involved a prestigious responsibility that conferred respect and honor. Soldiers were typically drawn from the ranks of the freeborn, showcasing a societal preference for individuals of higher standing. The selection process favored those with commendable lineage, further embedding these soldiers within the fabric of Roman prestige. Their duties encompassed the protection of vital infrastructure and the enforcement of law and order, reinforcing their significance in maintaining the stability of the empire. This connection to power created a unique identity, elevating them above common soldiers. Recognition sometimes manifested in the form of public accolades and rewards, signifying their contributions to the safety of the state. In turn, these soldiers often formed strong networks with influential citizens, enhancing their social capital. Marriages into prominent families were common, facilitating the merging of military and civic life. This integration allowed for the exchange of resources and knowledge, which further solidified their status within society. The Excubitoria soldiers, through their strategic stillness and disciplined presence, became an integral part of the social hierarchy. Their legacy continues to echo through the annals of history, reflecting the intricate relationship between military service and social standing in ancient Rome. The profound implications of the Excubitoria extend beyond the confines of ancient Rome, influencing contemporary military thought. This strategic stillness, once a cornerstone of Roman defense tactics, finds modern parallels in various military doctrines. The emphasis on vigilance and preparedness resonates within current frameworks, where the balance between offense and defense remains critical. Military scholars examine these ancient practices, recognizing the value of maintaining a poised presence in uncertain environments. The Excubitoria's role in safeguarding vital locations reflects a timeless principle: the importance of readiness in the face of potential threats. This concept is mirrored in today's military strategies, where forward operating bases and strategic outposts serve to deter aggression while providing a responsive capability. The disciplined composure exhibited by the Excubitoria is often cited in training programs aimed at instilling a sense of duty and commitment among service members. This historical narrative underscores the necessity of maintaining situational awareness and adaptability. The enduring nature of these principles emphasizes that, while technologies may evolve, the foundational aspects of military strategy remain remarkably constant. In analyzing the legacy of the Excubitoria, the intersection of historical insight and modern application becomes evident. This continuity reinforces the idea that effective military service transcends time, adapting yet inherently tied to its past. The documentation of Excubitoria in Roman literature reveals profound insights into the military practices and societal perceptions of these guardians. Works by notable historians and authors provide a glimpse into their strategic roles within the 14 regions. Texts often emphasize the importance of vigilance, detailing how these watchmen not only defended the boundaries, but also represented the strength of the Roman Empire. Descriptions highlight the physical and mental endurance required for such a demanding task. They recount the rituals and training undergone by these soldiers, underscoring their commitment to duty. The literature often intertwines narrative with practical guidance, reflecting the interconnectedness of theory and action in Roman military culture. In the writings of Livy and Tacitus, for instance, the Excubitoria emerge as symbols of resilience and discipline. This portrayal fosters a deeper understanding of how military service was perceived as essential to societal stability. Observations of their interactions with civilians and fellow soldiers reveal the nuanced relationships that formed within these regions, showcasing a complex hierarchy interwoven with respect and authority. The meticulous records and accounts contribute to a broader comprehension of Roman identity, reflecting not only the military prowess, but also the societal values deemed vital for the maintenance of order. Such literature remains invaluable, offering a window into the past and the enduring legacy of these watchful protectors. The Excubitoria sites reveal the architectural ingenuity of ancient Rome, providing insight into their strategic importance. These locations, often situated at the peripheries of the city, were designed for maximum visibility and control. Archaeological excavations have uncovered remnants of fortified structures, including walls and watchtowers that once stood sentinel over the surrounding landscapes. The layout of these sites suggests a deliberate effort to ensure both surveillance and rapid response to potential threats. Artifacts recovered from these regions further illustrate daily life within the Excubitoria. Tools, pottery, and inscriptions found at these sites highlight the blend of military and civilian responsibilities. This duality reflects a society that demanded vigilance alongside community engagement. The presence of living quarters indicates that sentinels were not merely stationed, but integrated into the local populace. Additionally, intricate frescoes and mosaics unearthed in some of these locations depict scenes of vigilance and protection, underscoring the cultural significance of the Excubitoria. Objects such as tokens and ceremonial items denote the rituals associated with guarding the city, emphasizing the psychological aspect of their role. Geological studies of the foundations reveal how these structures were adapted to local terrain, reflecting an understanding of environmental challenges. In this way, the remnants of the Excubitoria serve as silent narrators, conveying stories of resilience and the profound interconnectedness of defense, community, and culture within ancient Rome. Geography played a pivotal role in shaping the effectiveness of these structures. Elevated positions offered vantage points, allowing sentinels to observe approaching threats from a distance. The natural contours of the land guided the placement, ensuring that each site maximized visibility and strategic advantage. Terrains varied from rugged hills to flat plains, each influencing access routes and defensive capabilities. Water sources nearby contributed significantly to sustainability, enabling prolonged occupation without the need for constant resupply. In regions where streams and rivers flowed, the Excubitoria were often constructed nearby, facilitating quick mobilization of resources and personnel. This ecological awareness allowed for a blend of military readiness and daily life, showcasing the ingenuity of Roman engineering. The proximity to trade routes also played a crucial role, as these paths intersected with defensive structures. The Excubitoria not only guarded against invasions but served as checkpoints for commerce. This dual purpose fortified economic stability and security. Surrounding vegetation and wildlife further impacted the strategies employed at these sites. Dense forests provided cover for potential adversaries, while open fields allowed for clearer lines of sight and engagement. Understanding these geographical nuances was essential for optimizing the functionality of the Excubitoria, ensuring they remained effective guardians of the empire's expansive reach. The role of Excubitoria extended beyond terrestrial defenses, encompassing critical responsibilities in naval warfare. These strategic outposts were positioned along vital waterways, monitoring maritime activities with precision. Their location facilitated rapid communication between different regions, allowing for swift coordination in naval engagements. With the rise of piracy and external threats, these watchpoints became essential in securing safe passage for Roman vessels. Observation and intelligence gathering emerged as key functions of the Excubitoria. They maintained vigilance over enemy movements and potential incursions, relaying crucial information that informed tactical decisions. This proactive stance enabled Rome to anticipate and mitigate maritime threats before they could escalate into larger conflicts. In this capacity, they acted as both eyes and ears of the naval command, ensuring that the empire's maritime interests remained safeguarded. Training within these outposts emphasized not only surveillance but also the management of resources and logistical support for naval fleets. The proximity to water allowed for the efficient storage of supplies and equipment necessary for ship maintenance. Each Excubitoria's personnel were adept in understanding naval strategies and engaged in regular drills to remain prepared for potential confrontations. The integration of Excubitoria into naval operations illustrated their multifaceted importance, reinforcing the empire's dominance on both land and sea. Their contributions shaped the future of Roman naval warfare, ensuring stability and control across vast maritime domains. The Excubitoria served a critical role in intelligence and espionage within the intricate web of Roman governance. Positioned strategically across the 14 regions, these units acted as vigilant sentinels, monitoring both external threats and internal dissent. This network of operatives gathered vital information, assessing the movements of rival states and the sentiments of local populations. Their presence ensured that even the faintest whisper of conspiracy or rebellion was swiftly reported to the central authorities. Utilizing a system of coded messages and discrete communication methods, the Excubitoria maintained a steady flow of intelligence that informed military and political decisions. The subtlety of their operations was paramount, as they often operated within the shadows, blending into everyday life while remaining ever watchful. This quiet vigilance extended to the collection of data on trade routes and economic activities, providing the Roman elite with insights necessary for resource allocations. The ability to foresee potential uprisings or hostile actions allowed for preemptive measures, reinforcing the empire's dominance. Afum Pime Castaviel Tutuai Levias rapidly. In times of unrest, the Excubitoria could mobilize rapidly, converting information into actionable strategies. Their effectiveness lay not merely in surveillance, but in the art of discretion, ensuring that the strength of the empire remained unchallenged, even amidst the complexities of political intrigue and shifting allegiances. The legacy of these strategic units resonates through history, highlighting the importance of intelligence in maintaining order. Citizenship in ancient Rome was a highly coveted status, directly influencing the recruitment and function of the Excubitoria. This relationship established a framework where only those with Roman citizenship could partake in specific duties and responsibilities within these strategic units. The Laudicianship citizens ensured that loyalty and commitment to the empire remained paramount. Each member of the Excubitoria, often drawn from the ranks of citizens, embodied a profound sense of duty. Their training emphasized not only physical prowess but also a deep understanding of tactics and local geography. This preparation fostered an environment where informed decision-making thrived, crucial for the protection of the empire's borders and settlements. In these regions, the presence of the Excubitoria elevated the status of Roman citizenship. It conferred not just rights but also obligations, binding individuals to the greater cause of security. This bond created a network of surveillance and communication, vital for maintaining order and responding swiftly to any threats. Interactions between the Excubitoria and the local populace further reinforced this dynamic. Citizens often engaged with these units, creating a sense of shared responsibility for safety and stability. Such relationships shaped the cultural landscape, ensuring that the principles of citizenship were deeply intertwined with the duties of defense and vigilance. The repercussions of this synergy can still be traced today, reflecting the enduring impact of Roman citizenship. Technological innovations profoundly shaped the functionality of the Excubitoria. In this context, advancements in engineering and architectural design allowed for the construction of more resilient guard towers, enhancing surveillance across the 14 regions. These structures, crafted from locally sourced materials, provided a fortified vantage point, ensuring that watchmen could observe vast expanses with remarkable clarity. The introduction of new materials, such as pozzolana, enabled the creation of durable concrete, which reinforced the walls of these installations. This innovation not only ensured longevity, but also fortified the defenses against potential incursions. The strategic placement of the Excubitoria, often atop elevated terrain, maximized visibility and minimized vulnerability. Additionally, Advancements in signaling methods facilitated communication between outposts. The use of smoke signals during the day and torches at night created a reliable system for relaying messages. This efficiency allowed for rapid response to emerging threats, underscoring the critical role of technological progress in maintaining security within the sprawling urban landscape. The careful integration of these innovations reflected a broader understanding of the need for adaptability in an ever-evolving political landscape. As the empire expanded, this commitment to enhancing defensive capabilities through technology became vital, ensuring that the Excubitoria remained a cornerstone of urban safety and order throughout Roman history. The principles governing military conduct evolved significantly alongside the Excubitoria. The focus on urban safety necessitated a re-examination of the ethical frameworks guiding soldiers. In these fortified zones, the expectation was not only to protect, but also to uphold a sense of justice and order within the populace. The soldiers, stationed in these critical enclaves, were held to standards that emphasized restraint and moral responsibility. In this context, the relationship between military power and civic duty became increasingly intertwined. The necessity of maintaining peace within the walls led to the establishment of protocols that prioritized non-violence and de-escalation whenever possible. Engagements with civilians were approached with care, and the aim was to foster cooperation rather than instill fear. This shift reflected a broader understanding of the role of military forces as guardians of the community, rather than mere enforcers of authority. As the Excubitoria adapted to the demands of a changing world, so too did the ethical considerations of those who served within its ranks. Training programs were developed to instill these values in recruits, emphasizing the importance of ethics in warfare. The evolving relationship between military ethics and the Excubitoria represented a profound transformation in how soldiers viewed their responsibilities, not only to the empire but to the very citizens they were sworn to protect. Strategic alliances formed the backbone of stability in the ancient world, and the Excubitoria played a pivotal role in these intricate dynamics. Positioned as guardians of both physical borders and diplomatic discussions, they served as a bridge between military might and political negotiations. In this region, their presence often symbolized strength, yet it was their capacity for diplomacy that proved equally vital. These soldiers engaged with local leaders, fostering relationships through ceremonial displays and mutual respect. The Excubitoria understood that a show of force could be complemented by gestures of goodwill, ensuring that cities remained allies rather than adversaries. This nuanced approach facilitated the flow of information, allowing both parties to navigate the complexities of regional politics with greater ease. For region-unus instances, the leaders of allied factions sought the counsel of the Excubitoria, recognizing their insights into both military strategy and local customs. This dual role as protectors and advisors enhanced their influence, reinforcing the legitimacy of the alliances forged under their watch. Som överkåldiretsarna, allegeteraniskt, alliances forged under their watch. In times of tension, the Excubitoria often served as mediators, diffusing potential conflicts through dialogue rather than confrontation. Their strategic stillness became a hallmark of effective diplomacy, illustrating that the power of persuasion could rival the strength of arms. The legacy of these interactions echoes through history, shaping the future of governance and military engagement in the empire. The Ontiowa, rituals and ceremonies held within the Excubitoria, reflect the profound significance of strategic stillness in ancient Rome. These observances served not only as a means of fostering unity among the guardians, but also as a vital component in the maintenance of societal order. Each rite was meticulously crafted, encompassing elements that honored both the divine and the martial elements of Roman culture. The solemnity of these gatherings provided a structured environment, ensuring that the watchful sentinels remained cohesive and focused. Symbolic actions, such as the lighting of torches and the offering of incense, were integral to the observances, reinforcing the connection between the spiritual realm and earthly duties. This connection was vital as it reminded the participants of their responsibility to protect the empire. During pivotal ceremonies, the presence of military leaders and civic officials lent authority, emphasizing the importance of the Excubitoria within the broader context of Roman society. Their involvement highlighted the role of these rituals as not merely ceremonial, but also as crucial elements in the political landscape. Each gathering was an affirmation of loyalty and readiness, reinforcing the commitment of those who stood vigilant in the face of potential threats. Though through these practices, a carefully curated sense of purpose emerged, underlining the significance of ritualistic observance in fortifying the empire's defenses against both external and internal challenges. Visual representations of the Excubitoria permeate Roman art and iconography, revealing the profound impact of these gatherings on cultural consciousness. Vivid mosaics and sculptures depict sentinels in various postures, embodying the steadfast vigilance characteristic of their role. Each figure is adorned in armor, meticulously detailed to reflect the era's craftsmanship, while expressions convey a sense of duty, underscoring the solemnity of their commitment. Artisans employed rich colors and intricate patterns to convey the gravitas of these gatherings, often setting scenes against backdrops of the city's fortifications. This region's representation in art served not only to celebrate the valor of the individuals, but also to invoke a collective memory of resilience and readiness. Iconography often included symbolic elements, such as the owl, a traditional emblem of wisdom and watchfulness, further reinforcing the concept of vigilance as a civic virtue. These artistic interpretations also extended to ceremonial objects, with inscriptions and motifs that echoed the themes of loyalty and preparedness. Statues of deities associated with protection and warfare underscored the divine sanctioning of such efforts. The integration of the Excubitoria into the visual lexicon of Roman culture illustrates its lasting significance, fostering a shared identity rooted in collective vigilance against adversity. This enduring legacy continues to influence interpretations of ancient Rome through a lens of strategic stillness and resilience. Training camps played a pivotal role in the preparation of Excubitoria soldiers, emphasizing discipline and endurance. Situated on the outskirts of urban centers, these camps were designed to mimic the diverse terrains and conditions encountered in the field. Recruits found themselves immersed in rigorous physical conditioning, honing their combat skills while adapting to the tactical demands of various environments. Routine drills emphasized not only physical prowess, but also mental acuity, ensuring that soldiers could maintain composure in the face of uncertainty. They practiced formations and strategies that allowed for efficient movement and coordination during operations. This methodical approach instilled a sense of unity and camaraderie among the recruits, essential for the execution of complex maneuvers. The training regimen included simulated engagements, where soldiers learned to respond to unexpected challenges. This fostered an atmosphere of preparedness, allowing individuals to develop their instincts and decision-making abilities. The camps served as a crucible, where the rigors of training transformed raw recruits into disciplined soldiers capable of strategic execution, culminating in ceremonies marking their readiness. The soldiers would depart the camps equipped with the knowledge and skills essential for their roles within the Excubitoria. These foundational experiences ensured that each soldier embodied the principles of resilience and strategic stillness, contributing to the enduring legacy of this remarkable military tradition. The presence of Excubitoria proved essential in suppressing revolts and insurrections throughout the empire. Their strategic placement in key locations allowed for rapid response to disturbances, maintaining order during periods of unrest. This elite cadre operated under a doctrine of controlled engagement, prioritizing the minimization of conflict while maximizing psychological deterrence. The effectiveness of Excubitoria lay not only in their readiness, but also in their ability to blend into the environment. They were often stationed in proximity to urban centers and critical supply routes, remaining vigilant without drawing undue attention. When insurrections erupted, their swift maneuverability enabled decisive interventions, often quelling dissent before it escalated. Witnesses described the calm efficiency with which these soldiers intervened. Their presence alone served as a stabilizing force, instilling a sense of security among the population. The strategy often involved surrounding the dissenting groups, employing containment rather than outright confrontation. In this manner, the Excubitoria demonstrated the principles of restraint and calculated action. This methodical approach extended beyond mere suppression. It facilitated the restoration of civil order and the re-establishment of trust between the governing bodies and the populace. The legacy of their tactics endured, highlighting the importance of strategic stillness as a powerful tool in maintaining societal cohesion amidst the complexities of governance in the ancient world. Orion maintains the folliculousness. Orion maintains societal cohesion amidst the complexities of governance in the ancient world. Psychological warfare techniques employed by the Excubitoria further exemplified their strategic proficiency. These units engaged in subtle manipulations, fostering an environment where fear and uncertainty could be harnessed. The presence of these vigilant sentinels created an omnipresent aura, instilling confidence among the populace, while simultaneously unsettling potential adversaries. This duality served to solidify internal loyalty and deter external threats. Anuaistiu amistiu hal, the utilization of silence became a strategic weapon. By maintaining a constant but unobtrusive watch, they transformed the act of observation into a psychological tool. Citizens often sensed the watchful eyes of the Excubitoria, a silent reassurance that safety was maintained. Conversely, enemies faced an unsettling awareness of being monitored, cultivating an atmosphere of paranoia that undermined their morale. Ritualistic displays of power, coupled with the calculated use of misinformation, further augmented their psychological impact. Rumors of troop movements or impending reinforcements could ebb and flow, shaping the perceptions of both allies and foes. This manipulation of information ensured that the Excubitoria remained a formidable force, capable of swaying the emotional and mental states of those around them. And this complex interplay of perception and reality, the legacy of the Excubitoria, is evident. Their mastery of psychological warfare remains a testament to the profound influence of the mind in the theater of ancient governance. The legacy of their tactics endured. Initially, These formations operated under a decentralized model, where local leaders exercised autonomy, responding swiftly to immediate threats. This flexibility allowed for rapid mobilization, crucial for maintaining order in the diverse and often tumultuous regions of ancient Rome. Over time, the need for coherence among these units prompted a shift toward a more hierarchical structure. Commanders emerged, equipped with the authority to coordinate efforts across multiple Excubitoria, ensuring strategic alignment and efficient resource allocation. This centralization facilitated the unification of tactics, allowing for synchronized responses to both internal dissent and external invasions. Training protocols evolved in tandem, with a focus on instilling discipline and cohesion among the ranks. The introduction of standardized communication methods enhanced operational efficiency, enabling commanders to relay orders with clarity across vast distances. These adaptations transformed the Excubitoria into a formidable force, balancing local responsiveness with centralized oversight. As governance models matured, the integration of intelligence-gathering units became essential. This development allowed commanders to leverage psychological insights effectively, ensuring that operational strategies resonated with the populace. The Excubitoria thus became a vital instrument in shaping the socio-political landscape, embodying the delicate interplay of authority and influence across the various regions of ancient Rome. Cultural narratives around the Excubitoria flourished within the populace, intertwining with local legends and the daily lives of citizens. Folklore emerged, depicting these sentinels as enigmatic figures, guardians of both peace and order in the expansive empire. Stories recount their unwavering vigilance during tumultuous times, embodying the collective memory of a society navigating the complexities of governance. These tales often highlighted the figures stationed at the periphery of urban life, where whispers of their presence became synonymous with safety and stability. The vibrant marketplace, alive with trade and chatter, hosted many exchanges that referenced the Excubitoria, blending their image into the fabric of local customs and rituals. Celebratory festivals often included reenactments of their watchful duty, reinforcing the significance of their role in maintaining social order. In literature, poets and playwrights immortalized the Excubitoria through allegorical representations, elevating their status to that of mythical protectors. Such depictions fostered a sense of shared identity among the citizens, weaving a common thread of reverence for these figures into the broader cultural narrative of Rome. Artifacts and murals from this period illustrate their stoic forms, hinting at the veneration felt by those who inhabited the empire, ensuring their legacy persisted long after the walls of ancient Rome had crumbled. The presence of Excubitoria extended beyond the borders of ancient Rome, impacting neighboring civilizations in profound ways. These fortified outposts served as beacons of stability and power, influencing both military strategy and architectural design in surrounding regions. As they observed the effectiveness of these structures, neighboring cultures began to adopt similar defensive measures, recognizing the value of such fortifications in an increasingly turbulent landscape. Trade routes flourished due to the protection offered by these installations. Merchants sought safety and reliability, leading to the establishment of flourishing economic relationships that transcended geographic boundaries. This interaction facilitated not only the exchange of goods, but also the sharing of ideas, technologies, and artistic expression. The aesthetic principles seen in Roman architecture began to weave into the fabric of local designs, creating a hybrid style that showcased the shared influences of both the empire and its neighbors. Diplomatic ties were often strengthened through the establishment of Excubitoria, as local leaders recognized the benefits of aligning themselves with a powerful entity. This cooperation fostered a sense of unity that transcended cultural differences, allowing for the peaceful coexistence of diverse populations. The strategic placement of these fortifications ensured that the wisdom and achievements of Rome left an indelible mark on the societies that surrounded it, shaping their trajectories long after the fall of the empire. The evolution of military doctrine within ancient Rome was profoundly influenced by the presence of Excubitoria, positioned strategically throughout the 14 regions. These outposts were not mere structures. They served as centers of training, intelligence gathering, and tactical planning. Each fortification contributed to a cohesive understanding of warfare that emphasized discipline, organization, and adaptability. It was within these confines that soldiers honed their skills, participating in drills and exercises designed to prepare them for the realities of conflict. Close proximity to the enemy often necessitated quick decision-making, and the Excubitoria provided the ideal environment for commanders to develop and refine their strategies. Through the transmission of knowledge and experience, it became evident that the lessons learned in one region could be applied across vast distances. Communication networks established by these fortifications facilitated the rapid exchange of tactical intelligence, ensuring that commanders remained informed about enemy movements and regional dynamics. This interconnectedness fostered a sense of unity within the Roman military, allowing for the implementation of standardized practices and innovations. The impact of the Excubitoria extended beyond the battlefield, influencing governance and local economies as well, as military presence ushered in a sense of security and order. Thus, the role of these outposts was integral to the development of a robust military doctrine that resonated throughout history. Their influence extended far beyond the boundaries of ancient Rome. These outposts exemplified a model of strategic stillness, which would later be adapted by various military leaders across different epochs. The principles of vigilance and rapid response adopted at the Excubitoria laid the foundation for future fortifications and garrisons, serving as a blueprint for defensive strategies. In subsequent centuries, the concept of establishing fortified positions to monitor enemy movements became central to military planning. Regions that embraced this doctrine often experienced a greater degree of stability. The careful positioning of troops, akin to the methods seen in these ancient relics, became integral to maintaining peace and order. The echoes of this methodology resonate within the frameworks of modern military strategies. The idea of the forward operating base, which allows for both proactive and reactive measures, finds its roots in the practices established by these outposts. The emphasis on intelligence gathering and territorial control remains vital within contemporary defense operations. This historical reflection reveals a continuous line of adaptation, where the essence of the Excubitoria's strategic principles has been refined but never forgotten. Their legacy persists in the fundamental understanding of military operations, illustrating how ancient insights can inform present and future endeavors in the realm of defense and security. The Excubitoria, as a disciplined structure within ancient Roman military strategy, embodies principles that resonate with contemporary warfare. This enduring framework highlights the importance of vigilance and adaptability in a rapidly changing environment. The careful positioning of troops across varied terrains showcases an understanding of defensive postures, emphasizing the necessity of terrain assessment in modern operations. In these regions, Strategic stillness provided a foundation for effective responses to potential threats. It reveals that maintaining a state of readiness is not merely a reactionary measure, but a proactive stance essential for survival. This approach allows for the gathering of intelligence, a critical element in both ancient and modern tactics. The ability to remain poised while assessing the battlefield fosters a deeper comprehension of adversarial movements. The ancient Romans understood that patience could often yield greater advantages than immediate aggression. Such insights have influenced modern military doctrines, where intelligence gathering and risk management are paramount. Analysis of the Excubitoria offers valuable lessons in collaboration and communication among units, emphasizing the necessity for cohesion within forces. As technology has evolved, these ancient strategies continue to inform the integration of communication systems in contemporary operations, ensuring that forces remain interconnected and responsive. The enduring principles of the Excubitoria thus provide a timeless framework for understanding the complexities of warfare. The influence of the Excubitoria resonates within contemporary military tactics, reflecting a profound understanding of strategic stillness. This approach emphasizes patience, observation, and the calculated deployment of resources. Modern warfare increasingly values intelligence gathering and precise operations, reminiscent of the meticulous preparations that defined ancient Roman strategies. In this context, leaders prioritize the gathering of data over immediate engagement. Surveillance technologies, such as drones and satellites, mirror the watchful eyes of the Excubitoria, standing guard over vital territories. These innovations provide real-time information, allowing commanders to make informed decisions without unnecessary aggression. The strategic reserve concept, inherent in the Excubitoria, remains relevant. This principle allows military forces to maintain a posture that is responsive yet restrained, fostering an environment where force can be applied judiciously. Troops are often held in locations where they can be deployed rapidly, reflecting the ancient Romans' emphasis on readiness without overt action. The evolving landscape of conflict further highlights the importance of adaptability. Just as ancient leaders responded to the challenges of their time, modern strategists must navigate the complexities of asymmetric warfare and cyber threats. The echoes of Excubitoria remind us that silence can be as powerful as force, shaping the future of military engagement through a lens of patience and precision. The legacy of strategic stillness in these regions manifests in various forms, influencing not only military tactics, but also the broader socio-political landscape. This approach fosters a deep understanding of the environment, allowing commanders to leverage terrain and timing to their advantage. Such insights have permeated into modern military doctrines, where the value of patience and observation is increasingly recognized. In the wake of Excubitoria's principles, a shift in the perception of warfare emerged. The emphasis on intelligence gathering over sheer force paved the way for strategies that prioritize minimal loss and calculated engagement. This philosophy extends beyond the battlefield, resonating within the realms of governance and diplomacy, where measured responses often yield more sustainable outcomes. The remnants of these ancient practices can still be discerned in contemporary strategic studies, where the importance of situational awareness and the ability to remain composed under pressure are emphasized. Training programs across the world echo these foundational concepts, showcasing an enduring legacy that transcends time. The echoes of Rome's strategic stillness continue to inform military thought, advocating for a balance between action and restraint. This prevailing influence serves as a reminder that wisdom often lies not in the immediate response, but in the quiet contemplation of possibilities, shaping actions that resonate through history.